You got to see the beginning. It's kind of rare people see the beginning. I don't really start at any set time because I don't know what my night's gonna look like lately, so I try to just start between 8:30 and 9 Eastern on the live feed, and whenever I start it. Good luck on your World of Warcraft trade, Lasso. I'll keep you company here. Ice arrows. What's that gonna do for me? Yeah, there's not even a spot to track it. Okay, we'll take Requiem. That is a good song, at least. So as always, Keezy, and I have removed all boss keys for this one after I thought about how bad boss keys can go. I also have removed the possibility of anything useful being in the light trial because we don't want to see an extended randomizer for an hour over that. So... Twitter's another good way to know if you want to catch my live streams. That is a good place to be. I try to update that as frequently as possible. If you're on my Discord as well, you'll get a notification when I go live. I have a bot that does that. Team never buy a shield. Well, never buy a non-mirror shield. And we'll take the Decker shield. That's fair. But there is Discord. Discord is another good place where you can go. Oh, I always forget to fix that the hold versus switch Z targeting. So the first time I have to restart the game, I'll just make sure I adjust that setting. No, actually. I actually know 2 people by that name as well. Wait, what song is this? Zelda. Oh my gosh! Okay, so wallet number 2 required. Alright. Message received. Hey, Big Head. Yeah, I know 2 people by that name, Snakes. You gotta be a little more specific than that. I will say, if it's for any more commitments, it'll have to wait till mid to late February. I am loaded with commitments right now. It's part of the reason why it took me so long to release this. Okay, this is DC. Good to know. Oh, yeah. That's one of my coworkers from Hotfix. Yeah, if it's anything about a commitment, it's gotta wait. I am at my capacity right now. You do not want to look at my schedule. I think I have 2 days in all of January where I only have 1 commitment instead of 2, and I don't think there's a single commitment-less day this month for me, so... Today was about as close as it got, and we were working on computer stuff today. No, Navi. I would wait, if it's for me, I would say late February, early March is probably the earliest I want to commit. I'm not saying no, I'm saying it's gotta wait for a little while longer. I'm just starting to cast for the Venus and Mercury League, which is the all-women's and non-binary league for Magic. So I'm going to be doing that the next few weeks. And I think that week you're talking about in particular is a casting week for me. And that's not just I show up to work and give commentary. That's I have a lot of back-end work that needs to be done before that. Oh, let's go! Breaks of Logic. How many chews was that? 10? Who wants to go break DC with me? Oh, what a way to begin the seed. Let's go break DC. I'm gonna go break DC. Hey, Amy. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, I appreciate that, Snake. I'll tell you something. If you do it a different day, I'd consider doing it, but for the sake of
when I come around.
Yo, is that J Tidwell? Thank you very much for that sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. My MTG bot also greets you. So for those of you who are eventually going to watch this on YouTube, I wear a lot of different hats in the video gaming world. I'm a Magic the Gathering esports player for OXG Esports, which, you know, that alone could be considered a full-time job. But on top of that, I show run 2 GDQ shows, so I'm typically running between 4 and 6 shows a month for that. I'm now one of the casters for the Venus and Mercury League, as I was talking about before for Magic the Gathering. I have a really big side project that's going to take up the entirety of, not this weekend, but the next weekend. This weekend I have the Mythic Qualifier for Magic the Gathering. It's just, again, like I said, my schedule is a big mess. And by the way, yes, we are breaking logic because bomb chews are not logic. And I do firmly believe that this is good stream value for y'all. So I can't guarantee how far in we are going to go into this dungeon because we don't have a power bracelet. The power bracelet would typically help out with stuff, but we can get into a few checks here. And that's a good one. That's a good for the Nocturne of Shadow, y'all. Oh goodness, I can't see. I can't see. Okay. Oh wait. You know what? I'll take that as a sign. I remember that this is much easier as adult Link, so we're just gonna skedaddle. Nocturne's good enough for me. Alright, let's proceed. Oh no, and we know we need at least one wallet. Uh-oh. Now remember, we do have mixed dungeon locations today. Yo, that went to my good friend Lasso. Thank you very much for that trick. That is super sweet of you. Again, that went to a very, very good friend of mine, so especially appreciated. Thank you for helping out the community. Oh, absolutely. If it was any time of year other than what I'm immediately going through, I would. But I promised a few of my friends who've seen me kind of a little anxious for overcommitting to stuff. I promised them that I would try to not overcommit from this point on. So I want to do good on my promise. But that doesn't mean you can't ask me. I always like to be asked to do things. The worst thing I can do is I can say I'm a little overloaded right now. Abby, I hurt you. Oh my gosh, what a very song-like start here. That's Minuetta Force. That means we don't have to Mido skip, and that's a very good thing. Mido skipping is not fun, y'all. Okay, trying to think if there's anything else in Child Cat Cricket I can do. So I did chickens for Minuet, which is great, because I don't always do chickens, but that's why we set it to 2 chickens. Goron City, I'd have to use bomb shoes to proceed any further there. I guess the market is the next place we'll go for now. And that's one of the reasons why I played Nocturne, is so we could get as close as possible to the market. We also know that shooting the sun grants a wallet, and we need the wallet to get to Zelda's Lullaby. So that's a very good mode of thinking to be thinking about. We also may want to consider playing Requiem as soon as possible. Why? Well, what if Requiem leads us to Deku Tree early? Deku Tree is always a welcome dungeon early on. Also good to know if it's Gerudo Training Ground, because there's a lot of good stuff there, too. So do a little bit of farming here. We're going to get Skulltula number 1. Always a big tradition here to aim to get Skulltula 1 in this little watch house here. Hey, Rhea. It's nice to see you. My matchup for my league tomorrow is terrible, and I didn't do too well in my practice. And instead of doing even more practice, I've just kind of been like, well, if RNG wants to give it to me, it can give it to me, but I'd rather play some ZOOTR, catch up on some, creating some YouTube content here, and just kind of go from there. And kind of maybe focus on next week's deck list, since this one was a little bit of a wash. I'm sorry you won that way, but congrats on the win. You never want to win that way, but still, that counts as a win for you, and that part's good. I anticipate being 1-1 after tomorrow, which I'm cool with. There's like 50 things I gotta buy, and I need an additional wallet. That means I should probably find irons early if that's the case. Let's go get our bunny hood. Bunny hood is good to get early. I gotta remember, I got the qualifier this weekend too that I've practiced a little bit for. I played Historic to hit Mythic this month in Magic, but this is so hard to do on this controller. I'll take first try on that. Okay. So I might as well see what's here. Actually, I'll take a look at the hints first. Yep, we knew that, because that's not in no, actually, that isn't logic. Okay. Bottom of the well! Out of the pickings. That's all the childhood songs, isn't it? We may not need it. That may not be the one in logic, but that's something to consider. Alright, this is the new controller. It's a little jumpy in some spots. And that's the reason why, is because that's the way I need the joystick to be. Alright, what do we got here? I called it! That was one of the ones. Alright, this is GTG. I'll come back as Adult Link. That's a really good thing to know. Let's see what we get for the reward. Nothing. I still can't see what's up there. No. Strength upgrade is like power bracelets, silver gauntlets, huge rupee. Okay, so if I need a refill in money ever, still can't see up there. Alright. I guess actually. This is technically in logic right now, so we'll do a couple other things around the Lost Woods before I go to Adult Link right away. Nothing here. Hyrule Castle. I assume that's Ganon's Tower. I think that means Ganon's Tower. I'm not entirely sure what Hyrule Castle means in that context. Okay. So Dragon Chest is a piece of heart. I think that's what that means. Okay! So that's where we gotta start. GTG, Way of the Hero. That means that there is something we need to beat the seed in there. Way of the Hero hints are really good. Alright. This is out of logic, technically. Again, sorry about the flashing from the Deku Nuts. I'll see if I can get some hearts to stop that noise. I typically like to have it quiet. I have easy listening on at low health. Well, I'll see if I can fix that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to become Adult Link. And I'll save and quit, and that'll give me my health back. No, there's no mweeps. That was more annoying than this, in my opinion. That's what it used to be. This is the carrot refill sound. It's much easier to listen to. I guess I haven't gone to Lun yet either, but I can do that later. If Gerudo Training Ground's on the way of the hero, we can do like 90% of DC right now. So we're gonna go here to start, I think. So I think the intended route is to go to GTG first. So I think we'll go GTG and... no, sorry. Yeah, GTG and then DC. Just in case there's something there like a strength upgrade. Alright, so this is Spirit. This is... oh, that's actually really decent. I was kind of hoping it would be Forest or Javu. That means Javu's required. Ill. Alright, that means we have to do all of Forest, which is kind of gross. Alright. Let me change my options real quick while it's on my mind. Okay, so there's something required in GTG. I assume it's in the treasure trove room to start, which would make sense. Well, long shot could be in Forest, but we have to check most of Forest anyway, so that might be okay. Cool. Alright. This is fire. Deku. Javu. And we know where the letter is already. We just need a wallet for that. DC and Forest. It could be worse than this. I just don't like Forest and I don't like Deku. They're kind of bleh. Although Forest at least has good music. Alright. We'll go here first for the item. Gives us a free item to start. More nuts! Alright. I actually kind of like that because I use them often. If I know something is Way of the Hero, I'm going to go for it. I think it's an approach that I really haven't taken as of late, and I should be considering that more often. It is. Right. I probably could have gone in here as Child Link to get the treasures early at least, but I figured I have, I can clear... If I find a strength upgrade, I can clear to Dongo's Cavern, or if I find regular bomb bag, I can clear to do that. DC already. We know the last chest is a giant rupee, so there's no need to grab that right now. So things we're probably looking for right now, we would like a strength upgrade, which we know the frogs, which is one of the final items. That might be where silver gauntlets are. Also, spirit's not required though, so we might not need to do that still. Power bracelet may be all we need. Especially if there's nothing in spirit. We also know the well is out. So we know it won't be oops all dungeons. I was kind of... Honestly, given the choice, I think I'd rather have to do the well than do Ice Cavern. Okay, that's required. There's our Way the Hero item, the Megaton Hammer. Okay, so it's expecting us to use this as a way to get into places where we can't right now without a bomb bag, so that's worth noting. We really can't do too much else outside of this room anyways, so we'll probably teleport to Kakariko after this. More chews, that's pretty good. Alright, again, no need to get the final chest here, so we'll just go to Kakariko from here. I don't think that does anything here because we can already read clues. Yeah, we need a wallet opens up bow, letter, and Zelda's lullaby, so pretty important item. If we complete whatever is in the water temple, whatever dungeon is near there, we can get wallet from shooting the sun, but we need a bow to do that. So that means, actually, I'm trying to think about what that does mean. So if we need to get a wallet, that might not be the first bow we get. It's worth thinking about. This is another one of the Sphere Zero checks. This were the first times I didn't check Gerudo Valley early either. That's a decision I might regret because there tends to be something pretty good there. I'm talking about Child Gerudo Valley. But I'm trying to run things a little different today. I figured y'all, you know, don't want to get tired of my usual routing. Especially since I tend to play on the same flags for fun. I gotta change something up about this, so... I decided to go with just a change in route to see what happens today. And why not? Oh, shoot. Keeps things interesting. Cool. More nuts? Don't we have enough of those? I don't even want to hear the potential for jokes on that one. Okay. Let's get out of here. Yeah, we found nothing but a bunch of Deku nuts so far. Nope, nothing there either. More stores here. I'm hoping we just find a cheap wallet in one of the Kakariko shops. That would be a big help. So again, this hammer gives us access to a lot of things that we previously wouldn't have access to, so that might be a good place to start. Okay, that's DC right there, y'all. Now we can do all of DC. I had a feeling we were gonna find a bomb bag soon, just because of logic. Ah, can't see. Oh my gosh, camera, please. There we go. Oh, okay. That's another thing we can get. Now we got the claim check. Making sure I didn't miss anything here. We have one stick upgrade because we started with that. Okay. Oh, actually, we go in here and get 2 more checks. Another bomb bag. That's interesting. I might actually want that if I can remember how to do this. There is a way to do this trick, but it's been a minute since I've done this one. Alright, I gotta wait for a sec. Oh, okay. Gotta remember how to do that. Because one day it could be something important here. How do I do that? I can get up on the thing, but I'm trying to remember how to get up on there. Nope. Can't remember for the life of me. I have to jump to the center. Yo, thanks, Drex. I'll give that a try. I'll say it, Drex. That's right. That may be where I'm messing up. When I used to do these every day, I used to be pretty good with the vast majority of these tricks, but... Ugh. I don't know if I need to walk up this thing or not. It's a more precise trick than I remember. And again, this isn't required. I already got a bomb bag, just sometimes having more bomb bags is kind of worth it. Oh, okay. Alright. There we go. Thanks, Rex. Alright, there we go. Boop. Oh, we'll take an extra heart. Good deal. Okay, so it's saying to do all the things that involve bombs right now. So we will sure as heck do that. I started doing them a couple of weeks ago, and I can't do it all the time because, again, magic's kind of more my full-time thing, but, oh gosh, Link, can you move? Can you move? Can you move, bud? Okay. Oh, because I can't crouch stab because I don't have a shield. That makes sense. But YouTube, it started picking up again on YouTube, so that's part of the reason why I'm trying to do this weekly now. Yo, we don't exactly need it, but I'll take the shield. Better have it than not have it, I suppose. I don't know if that's pink or red. Well, hello, Steven. So yeah, since they were such a hit on YouTube, I decided to pick it up again. Okay, nothing there. Really? And it's under 100 rupees. That's actually kind of funny. Well, they didn't go around to hide any of the bomb bags in this seed, and that's actually hilarious. I think there's somebody up there as Adult Link, so I'll have to either wait till I get a hook shot, or when I'm Child Link again, I'll go get that. Nope, there's no buying a shield today, and not unless I really need a Hylian shield for some reason. Alright, we'll see what's at this dungeon's entrance. So, what we don't want to see here... I probably don't want to see Ice Cavern here. Obviously, if we get the well, we know there's nothing here already. I think that's a Blippi up there. Forest, huh? I'll bite. I won't be able to do much. Actually, no, I can't do anything here without a hook shot. I was just thinking about that. I can do the back room. Yeah, I can't do anything there yet. Okay, so that's forest. It's actually not a terrible place for forest, since forest is required. Actually, not a bad place to be. I should probably turn in this claim check as well, but I can go out the back way. Got a lot of rooms we can get here, though, right now. A lot of checks up in Goron land. It's an unusual place for Skulltula number 2. 30 is our limit as per usual. Can't have any more than 30. I can't see. Gotta get up on the thing. I think that's a bloopy, but I just want to double check. So remember, since we're playing Keezy, there are going to be way more bloopies and ice freezers than usual because there's no keys. There's no keys of any kind, not even the boss keys. Yep. Alright, so we can go do the hype room. Can't see. Like I said, there's gonna be more of those. I call them the freezers because I think that's a funny name for them. Alright. Epona's song. Alright, well, if we need to learn all the child songs for the, Gerudo Valley. Oh, no. That could be Child Gerudo Valley. Alright, well, I will definitely do DC before I do Gerudo Valley, so I'll have to remember that, though. Alright, gaming. Which, by the way, is the name that I always name Link now, Drex. It's always gaming now. Nothing. But maybe the shop will have something. So, fun fact, even though we don't have a strength upgrade, we can still pull the statue in Darunia's room. A lot of people don't know that. Alright, we'll open that up. This will be ultimately where I end up going when I go to DC, because we're going to do DC as Adult Link. Much shorter. Alright! That may be all we need. We don't necessarily need silvers right now that we know of, so that's good. My greatest fear was our first upgrade was gonna be where the frogs were. So that's fortunate that we found that. That was a very big find right now. That's a wall. No, that's a Y. I thought that was a wallet, but that's disappointing. Alright, I think I have an idea of how I want to handle this. We can only spend a limited time in here, and there's not much we can get, unfortunately, so I think we're just gonna go out the top and get the bomb hole in there at the very least. Although I don't know if we're gonna be able to get across there without without boots, so we'll see. I think I've gotten around this before. Okay. No hook shot here, so no shortcut. The wall would be okay if we get to it from here, because if we get close on time, we can always just fall into the fire pit. Well, hello, Vinda. Alright, that means we're gonna be able to withstand the fire more. This game. So now we have 48 seconds here. We're gonna climb down here, and then when we're done with this, we will, we'll just fall into the fire, and that'll take us right near there. That looks like a Blippi, so we'll just take the, hit here. Alright. Although, that didn't get me to where I wanted to go, per se. We want to be able to turn in the claim checks, so I thought that would take me back to where the hole was, but evidently not. So we're going to go back this way again. And we're going to turn in the claim check before we forget. Because you know if we don't, there's going to be something necessary there. And I don't like the sound of leaving that behind so early. So we're just going to do that and then loop back around into Goron City. Yeah, I still gotta visit Desi's boyfriend as well. I would've been mad had I done a whole trade quest for that. We don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so that's no bueno. Okay. I had that check turned off, I'm pretty sure, but that's always a good one to know. Alright, we're gonna go finish DC while we're near. Actually, maybe a wiser thing to do this. Oh, let me get some health back. Alright. Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah. I think I already got this. I'm gonna double check this again though. I still don't know what they mean by plundering Hyrule Castle. I don't know if that means like all of Hyrule Castle, Ganon's Tower, Child Hyrule Castle, like it just doesn't make sense to me. Alright, we're gonna get the what would be the normal hole here with the Wolfos in it. Again, apologies for the flashes there. It's the most efficient way I have of taking out these Wolfos right now. If I had the hookshot, I'd use that instead. There we go. Nope, nothing here. So I guess what we would want next is either the wallet itself or a bow. That's not the one that's in the store, which is possible. Alright, back into DC we go. This time, way better equipped. We'll be able to finish DC right here. Oh my gosh, there's so much lag when you first enter DC. And I never thought DC was that big of an area, so I'm not sure why it's such a lag generator. So this is one of the big reasons why you want to do DC as Adult Link and why I didn't bother with Child Link earlier, because you can do this. Also, why a good idea, why it's good to follow Way of the Hero sometimes if you know. So, because we're following Way of the Hero after this, we'll probably end up going Gerudo Valley, Child Link, just because I ain't gonna defy any Way of the Hero hints. Now, Gerudo Valley could also mean Way of the Hero is Adult Link because we have the hammer and we have the chest, so we may want to even try that first. We have Epona after all, and that's sometimes a luxury we don't have. That's one of the requirements for crossing the bridge when it's not finished. So that may be another consideration. But like I said, this first, A, because it's a medallion dungeon, B, because, frankly, this dungeon isn't hard, so why not finish it first? We can also, if we find a means of defense, we could also, the minute we find fire, whether or not we get the Goron tunic, actually, yeah, Goron's tunic's all we really need to finish fire, because I took off the adult, boss room keys. Mono red against rogues, huh? I guess it depends on the components of the deck. If it's best of one, mono red's better, but if it's best of three, I'd say rogues is better because it has more removal. So it depends on what mode you're playing on. Speaking of tricks I haven't done in a long time, there's one coming up. Again, another trick that I can only do, well actually two here. This is not really a trick. This is just something that Adult Link can do. There's a jump that we can do. We've had hover boots the last couple of seeds we've attempted this. This is the first time I'm going to attempt a hoverless room like this. We'll see how it goes. Not sure what you mean, Lemon. Let me check my OBS feed real quick. Okay, it's recording. I was worried my OBS was malfunctioning for a sec. Ah, there we go. Now we can enter. Okay, all right. Maybe we do forest first. Now we have the. I don't know if you can actually. Does anyone know if you can hit Phantom Ganon with the hook shot without a bow? I guess you can't complete the Poe room, so I guess we need the bow before we can do forest, right? Let me see if I can do this. So the answer is no. I need the bow. First try. I need the bow before I can complete forest. So, or wallet. Wallet will lead to bow. Dang. Hovers. Of course, the trick that hovers would make easier, that was guarding. That kind of scares me because Shadow Temple's not required. Last I checked. So that's a thing. And I'm not sure why the screen shakes to the capacity that it does in that cutscene. Finding all the pieces of heart today. That's one way to take out a keys. Alright, apologies to Bernie in advance. that's our first bottle. There we go. I usually don't get that with the hammer because it has to be hit in a very specific spot. I still can't believe my good friend I Eat Your Pie died on this boss. It may have been on quad damage, but I don't think it was. That's something I gotta ask Spike next time I talk to him. So I ain't gonna ask Pie about it, I'd feel bad. Alright, everybody hydrate with me. Got your water? Hydrate. We are done with DC. I almost want to go into Forest. But I also kind of want... No, I have a hook shot. I guess I can do parts of Forest. But I should probably follow the way of the hero. And go to Gerudo Valley. Well, hello, Isabeth. It's nice to see you. I don't have any warps really close to, like, Hylia. Now remember, this may not be the solution. It could be Adult Gerudo Valley with Epona, but I'm gonna try Child Link first because this is one of those checks, if I don't check it while it's on my mind, it could be pretty disastrous. It is also a Spear Zero check, at least the Child Gerudo Valley checks, so always a good thing to do. Now that we have bombs, we can check additional things as well. We could actually do Bombchu Bowling, so we'll do Bombchu Bowling while we're here. We also haven't seen the Bombchu shop yet either. Nothing really there. I don't know if this trick will work on this one. I want to say no. Oh, just barely. Nice. Alright, now we just do that setup one more time. Go, my mighty pink Bombchu. Nope. Well, there's nothing here. I want to see what this does. I don't have Zelda's Lullaby yet, but I do want to check the couple of stones that are here real quick while I'm in the neighborhood. And I want to see what it does to the day-night cycle. I don't think this yields anything. But it's always good to read these stones. Yeah, we already got that one. That was the power bracelet. Navi? No. Yeah, I don't think I have any items behind Impa here. But everything's already in place, and I'm experimenting with day-night cycle here. Ah, thanks for the same stone game. We're gonna ruin our nights here. I actually think Adult Link can get into the Great Deku Tree because I think there's a Skulltula. No, actually, that's not true. That's because of the way the randomizer treats the logic there. Yeah, I don't think we get anything here from Impa. Okay. So there's a couple good things we can do right here. So we can get Richard the dog. We can get the nighttime bomb shoe store. And we can also, if we teleport right after this to Kakariko, we can get Dampe, Child Dampe, which is another check I typically forget about. So, all good checks to take a look at right now. Alright, come on, Richard. Oh, I appreciate the love, or quarter love, but you know. Alright, another store. By the way, this store has cost me a seed before. Of course, there's nothing here this time. Oh, that's a bad store. That is a very bad store. Yeah, so right now where Dugdango's Cavern is Forest Temple. So we are here to see Dampe. We can also get the couple of other checks while we're here, too. And Dampe always gets on first try. It's a steak. Lot of nuts and steaks tonight. Yep. Hey, Maja. It's nice to see ya. Yep, there's Zooty. I was serious when I said we're doing Zooties once a week. Part of it is because of YouTube. YouTube is a big fan of Zooty. And I like putting up at least weekly recordings on there. I'm gonna resume my Final Fantasy X recordings as well. I have all the raw footage from there. But part of the thing is these are getting slightly, well, actually way better viewership than the Final Fantasies segments right now. So I've prioritized making sure I put these once a week on there. And then I hope folks will maybe take a look at a couple of those segments. There's love, which is okay if I gotta fight an Iron Knuckle. Certainly okay if I gotta fight an Iron Knuckle. Yeah, that's what a lot of people on YouTube were saying. They like to do work or something while listening to this. Hey, it's the Y. Alright, so that opens up the Lost Woods target. Again, there's no Lost Woods memory game because, again, just no real entertainment value on that. Which I believe that was number 4. Oh yeah, that's right, we were gonna do Gerudo Valley. Child Goron. Can do, not the base, but the rolling Goron, but I think that can wait. That's a long way for me to go for one check. At least this is even more than 2 checks because of Lake Hylia. Alright, we're going to Gerudo here. We can also go up Zora's River. We can make, with all these bombs, the Hyrule Field sweep here. We technically can break into Zora's domain. I've only done the trick like once, and it's not easy. But I can technically break into Zora's domain. This is still in logic, I'm gonna buy a bean. I'll buy 2 beans. I really like the magic bean person. Alright, let's see what we got here. I think that's a piece of heart. What is up with this seed and pieces of heart? So we know that silver and or golden gauntlets are behind all of the childhood songs on these frogs. Heckin' frogs have my strength. Hey, Roasted, it's nice to see you. Alright, never mind. We can get to Zora's now from Hylia. That's actually a pretty nice find. Alright, this is still entirely in logic right now, so... I'm gonna try the trick with the chicken maybe once, but if not, we can always just swim in via, Lake Hylia. Okay, I don't need that piece of heart that badly, so I'm gonna try this trick just once. It's a really hard trick for me. It's easy for some people, but not so much for... Okay, I can't see. Nope. Can I get out of it? No. Maybe. Maybe. I still have my chicken. I don't know how I'm gonna get it back up. Yeah. I'll just get in via, Hylia. It'll take me a few extra minutes, but it's better than me going back and trying to get that chicken. Alright, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to grab this. I may go back to Lost Woods from here. 10 bombs for Ravaged Village. There's still a bomb spot I want to grab in Hyrule Field anyway, so it's probably for the best. I still gotta make sure I get Lum 1 too at some point. I can get the target here. Nope, just choose. Alright, back to the field we go. Back to Hyrule Field. Well, we always have the Ocarina. I don't know why it does that. It's funny. So, one point of advice, if y'all ever want to try ZOOTR, do not play with the Ocarina shuffled. Oh my goodness, it is such a headache. Would not recommend the Find the Ocarina experience to anybody. So we're gonna get a couple more checks here on our way to Gerudo. Nothing here. Two more holes here, and then we go to Child Gerudo Valley. I don't like Loch Korokiri Forest. Same with the door chime. Yo, Ferran, thank you so much for that host. Can we get a shout out for Fear on Burgundy? What were you playing? We're just getting started here on ZOOTR. Hey, and that's why you do the little checks sometimes. Ferran brought me the bow. That means now we can clear Forest in its entirety. So the minute we go back to Adult Link and we solve the Gerudo Valley issue, we will go back to the Forest Temple and clear all the Forest. We got everything we need now. Well, we still need Wallet. Yo, Ferran, thank you so much for the 34 years. I appreciate that. Ferran says, glad to see. When I arrive, I bring the... Yeah. Exactly. I hope you had a nice stream. I've never played Earthbound before because the game never interested me, but I know a lot of friends who hold that game dear. What do you think of it so far? Yeah, it is a way fancier bow than Z1R. Aww. Hey, those 20 gems add up quickly. Alright, hopefully I only have to do this once, but sometimes I gotta do this loop twice if I mess this up. Alright, here we go. Well, now I gotta do the loop again because I threw that. Yo! Hylian shield, though. Yeah, I can't go back that way, so I gotta do my loop. Do I do child fishing? Yeah, certainly that shield was not way the hero, so I gotta go back and check the other one. I usually do child fishing. We'll give it a college try. Everybody loves fishing. Oh yeah, I also gotta check out Zora's Domain anyways here. I don't know what that is. I'm a fool. That means once I get to the surface, I will be frozen. Oh yeah, I gotta go to Zora's Domain. I wonder if it stores it between loading zones. This'll be interesting. It does. What a clever game. Not mandatory. I always saw fire arrows as kind of like a fake luxury item. Alright, let's see what this says. Still don't know what that entirely means. I didn't know you could do that, Matcha. Fran, thank you so much for thinking of me again. I appreciate you. I'm actually looking forward to the standard shakeup and seeing what it does to VML. VML is always fun when standard's not fully figured out. Hence what happened with the whole Omnath thing. I did not know that. That's cool. Oh. Well, that's underwhelming. Something I never knew about this game up until a few weeks ago. Apparently every time you light a thing, your stick timer resets. Nothing. Nothing but a fire arrow location, and that's kind of bleh. We're gonna be done with Forest Temple before we get a chance to make good use of that anyways. The 17th of what? I gotta be honest, I would still prefer it in March just because, again, of how packed things are. I'm gonna have to think about it. You gotta give me a little bit of time to make sure I don't have anything. Yo, that's exciting, Rhea. Yeah, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but after this month, I have been on the verge of burnout a couple of times in terms of commitments, so I want to make sure that I space things out right, and that's going to take me a little bit of time in calendaring before I can give a definitive answer to any more commitments. God. Yeah, of course. As you should. Okay. So just child Gerudo here. Fish. Thanks, Big Head. Thanks for the fish. Alright, the only other thing I gotta do is redo this check in, Gerudo. Hi, Bum! How are you doing? It's nice to see ya. Hey, Big Head! Big Head, did you look on Critter Vision? For those of you on YouTube wondering, there is a channel on Twitch called Critter Vision where it is a backyard cam and there's all sorts of cute critters that pop up, so I usually have that on my second monitor. I'm pretty alright. I've been very overloaded. I was talking about it earlier. I am way too over my head in commitments. I don't regret it because that's part of my job and that means I get more money, but that also means that my schedule's been a little more hectic than normal. I was just talking to folks about how I need to lay off the commitments ever so slightly. Also, I see some sports talk in chat going on. Go Bills. Is that a song? That was Bolero. Not bad. I'm gonna go check on this stone really quick. I wonder if that's spirit then. Anyways. I love getting Nocturne early because it helps me travel a little easier. I should probably go to Lun really quickly. Let me go plant this bean. This bean has actually come in handy a couple of different times. I'll go plant the other one too. The seed will not be all dungeons because it said bottom of the well is a foolish choice to plunder, so we definitely knew that one. Okay, beans have been planted. Yeah, I got quite a few little side projects going on. One is going to consume the entirety of next weekend. Not this weekend coming up, the one after. I don't know if I'll even have time to stream those days, but I'm gonna try. The one other thing I gotta spend time doing, I'm still Diamond 1 on Limited. I made another run at it last night, and all I kept doing was breaking even. No, the plans for that weekend I really can't share. It's one of those things where I've signed a contract for, so I can't really... I don't think I can talk about it. Once I can, I will, though. It is a paid opportunity. That I can say. It is paid. That's the other thing I have to start considering is what's paid opportunity versus not paid opportunity. Like, I don't want to sound like a jerk or anything, but with where my time is at this point, paid opportunities are definitely given more of a priority right now. Hence, you know, with the ZOOTR going on, more eyes on this could mean better content on YouTube. So that's something that's even worth it to me. Yeah, nice. Congrats on the diamond, Rhea. I do. I had a really good discussion with a friend last weekend about, because, you know, obviously I'm self-employed, otherwise I couldn't do this to the capacity that I do it. Although I will be, again, I do work 3 other jobs, but my big one is that I'm mostly self-employed, so... What that means is I have to figure out what my self-worth is when I start, like, budgeting time, because time is a pretty big resource besides money. And I had a really good discussion with a friend last weekend, a couple nights ago, I should say, as to what my time is actually worth. So if y'all ever wonder, like, what makes you do your stream content, or what influences decisions, I did not go to Lun still. I want to do Forest so badly. Forest and Adult Gerudo, I think at this point, are they going to be the higher priorities? I am going to go to Gerudo first. So, like, next weekend, for instance, I had my GDQ... The first weekend of the year, I had GDQ shows... Well, I should say last weekend of last year, but it was close enough. And then I had AGDQ and all the stuff that came with that. And that's for charity. I don't mind volunteering time for something like that, because charity means a lot to me. And then this week I had my GDQ shows again, and next week I'm going to be doing casting for the VML. And then after that, I'm back on my GDQ shows, and then after that I'm back on VML. And that doesn't even cover, like, the streaming stuff that I've been doing lately. We can at some point, Rhea. Sure. Are you talking about for, like, next week's stuff? So that I can do, because VML is, like, you know, really important. If I can help people test and stuff, that helps me. Yeah, and I don't want to be, like, down on myself. I have my, we'll call it low odds match tomorrow, so that's why I'm not really focusing on that too much. After practice not going so hot, it's one of those, well, I'm just gonna work on the stream today. That's something I can control a little bit more. Okay, I'm starting to wonder if there's something really important in this chest. It said Gerudo Valley was way a hero, and none of the other chests seemed like it was something valuable. That's not that valuable either. I wonder why it sent me here. Oh yeah, Zero. I consider it a job for the amount of time and effort I put in. You bet. Big Head, the one on the feeder. On Curve Vision. Did I check Waterfall? Yeah, I checked both the Child Gerudo Valley. Hellion Shield was the only thing I could find, but something's gonna come back to bite me later. It's a very tall rack on the feeder. Let me double check my map really quickly. I usually have a map out here. Just give me a sec here. Make sure I got all my Gerudo Valley checks. Oh yeah, I can also do more GTG now that I'm looking at this map. It's interesting. Okay. Alright. I gotta remember to go back and do GTG. Because I have a hook shot now too, and I can do a few more checks out of there. Yeah, I have like a little map accessible, and that's so I can remember some of the places I've been, maybe think about some of the clues I've received. It's good for me to do that at least once an hour to make sure I haven't really missed anything yet. One of my biggest crimes in the ZOOTR so far is I've been too thorough sometimes, but you don't want to be, like, not thorough either, because then if you miss something and you have to return, that's a very bad feeling. Right. Let me at least go get the chest on top while I'm here. I have hovers, so that'll give me easy access. We know there's nothing in 1500 archery. Because we had a clue about that. But that doesn't mean that there's not something in the basic archery. But I don't have enough rupees right now for that. Yep, it's one key fortress. I tend to cut out all of the things out of my seeds that I feel do not produce entertainment value. And I just feel like multiple keys, it's just so repetitive after a while. Anything that I find repetitive, I either do the abbreviated version or I cut it out of the seed altogether. Entertainment value first, everything else second. Oh, seeds. Navi? No. I don't have magic yet either, I just realized, speaking of Magic the Gathering. Alright, what dungeon is this gonna be? My guess is ice, maybe? I can get in here. I don't... Let me see how many checks are in here. I don't know. This may be one of those things I want to skip. Yeah, I'm gonna skip this for now. Okay. No clue what was way the hero around here, so that's kind of frightening to me. I gotta do Forest Temple, so I guess I'll go do that. I still need a wallet. We know where the wallet is. Let's, oh, that's not what I wanted. We want this. So I guess we want to know what's in here first, just so we know what's in here. We were told, actually no, that was a different clue. I don't think we know anything about this area. Wait! Wait a second. I don't know if this means anything. Bolero Fire is Way of the Hero. That's the Gerudo Valley Way of the Hero. So what could be in... What could be... It's Bolero. This is the Way of the Hero somehow. I don't think it means Ice Cavern. I think it might mean something right here in the crater. Nope, that's not it. There's one more check in here I can get. I'm gonna go for it. I can get it because I have the hovers here. Not sure if this is the hover's intended purpose. Nope. I'm gonna go into Goron City so I have that as a checkpoint. Yeah. Yeah, I think I know where the next sequencing is, but it's gonna depend on what's going on around here. I think whatever is on top of that freestanding volcano is gonna be important, hence why I also want to get it. So, the intended solution behind that is that you take a bean and you plant it in there as Child Link, okay? But we're not gonna take a bean. We know the trick for this, so we're gonna do the trick. I just need to do it. I think whatever's gonna be on top of this volcano is gonna be required. Alright, got a second try. Oh! I hope this isn't a fool. Okay, so remember, this doesn't mean water. It means whatever's near Lake Hylia is important, and once we complete that, we can get a wallet. So this is big. This was probably required. Alright, that's exactly what that meant. So now, I want to go and see what's in Lake Hylia now, and I'm trying to think of my fastest song. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. That'll get me to the graveyard check as well. Yep. Yep. So we're gonna go see. It's probably one of the dungeons we need. Alright, that was very John Madden of me. I apologize. It's definitely a dungeon we need. The only thing, it's gotta be fire. But we don't have a Goron tunic right now. All we have is this bottle. So I guess we go to the fairy fountain here and we get a fairy. We might be able to defeat Volvagia without a tunic, but it's gonna be hecka tight. I'd be tempted to do Forest Temple first. I guess, is there any reason to not do Forest first? I guess... So, if fire's under the lake, which I think fire is under the lake, if I can somehow manage to defeat Volvagia on the limited resources that I have, and the bottle makes that possible for me, we can then get the wallet. When we get the wallet, we get the Zelda's Lullaby, we get the ladder, we get like one other thing I can't remember right now. I guess we don't need the bow anymore, but we can get the letter and we can get Zelda's Lullaby. And those are two very important items right now. I have not done, I've done child archery. I've not done adult archery yet, so that's something else I can do. I really want to see what's in Lake Hylia first. Why do I have the Ocarina here? There's literally no reason for me to ever have that on a C button. But yes, that's another thing I can do. Nope, I forgot Kid Lunlun earlier, and I really hope there's nothing there, because that's a little ways for me to go. I can go do this hole here in Hyrule Field now that I have irons. I can do lab cheese and that. Nope. It's a bloopy. Because why not? I would have 2 minutes to defeat Volvagia because the underwater timer is the same. I believe I get another 56 seconds there. Yes! I just posted that, big head. I stopped looking at the raccoons on Critter Vision, even though they're very cute. Are you talking about the Liz of True thing? Oh goodness, I don't think I could do that. I think that would make me pretty... It would be a pretty mind-boggling thing for me to do. I can do these 2 checks, though. Alright, folks, final boss of the game coming up. You seen this boss before? You all know about this boss. It gets everybody eventually. Where's that bird? Get out of here, bird. Oh, I have no clue how to do that, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't know how to defy the timer. I know it's not in logic, but when have I ever done anything that's in logic? That's lab cheese. haven't been collecting these as much in this seed. So I'm gonna get that. I think that was number 5. Starting to wonder if this seed isn't as bad as I think it is, but I say that and I don't have lights, you know. I don't have Din's Fire. Din's Fire typically opens things. I don't have magic yet. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is fire just based on all the evidence we have. It was either gonna be fire or water. I think I'm just gonna go clear out Vivagia for now. If this doesn't work, I will save and quit. I'll get this chest since it's on my way. Yeah, if it doesn't look like I'm gonna have enough time, I will just save and quit and get the heck out of here. Oh my gosh, it's gonna make Forest shorter. That's big, y'all. That is a big find early in the seed. But we don't have magic. Sigh. Alright, we're gonna go for this. I don't think we're gonna be able to get this, but I gotta try. I have a little under 2 minutes to do this. And yes, I will take the first death, but I do have a fairy on me. This is the only way I know how to do this tunicless. Alright, I think I have it after this phase, so as long as I don't whiff the next hit, I'll be fine. Alright, so we're gonna take death number 1 here. And this should refresh by 56 seconds. Alright, this is an important hit. Got it. I didn't think I needed more than 2 minutes, but you know, you never be too careful here. So yeah, we're just going here right now to free the wallet. We may come back for further checks, but not right now. I want to definitely do Forest, because that's another medallion we can pick up. Yo, thanks, Celestial. Okay, so I'm pretty sure where Javu's spawn is. It's gonna be Javu/Deku, I think. Now, we don't have the sun song here. And I think we're still in the day cycle, so... Do I have to be a water temple to do that? required, but that makes me feel a little uneasy. So I guess I might need long shot to do that then. Maybe I misunderstood how that stone worked. That's interesting. Alright, I guess we're gonna go do forest, because we know that's required. No, yeah. This'll take us to forest. That is complicated as all heck. Okay. Alright, forest will give us some more Skulltulas. So that'll be something I definitely want to go. We haven't gotten any hints for Skulltulas yet, so I feel a little uncomfortable about that. Alright, so we're gonna do forest next. Who knows? Maybe we find another wallet in there. That would be nice. Wasn't gonna full clear forest, but now I'm thinking it's not such a bad idea. Alright, so we're gonna clear forest. Then I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that wallet. I don't know if I have to clear water. It said Morpha's Curse. That would stink if I had to go down there and clear water, which would mean I'd need the other hook shot. Not a required water per se, but a required Morpha. Alright. What a very twisted seed so far. That's only Skulltula number 6. And again, we need potentially up till 30, so... I typically wait till I get 20 so I can do like 2 checks at once, unless I really am desperate for checks. Hey, it's the butter knife. Oh, Big Head, I wanted to ask you about a couple Critter Vision related things. I saw a clip of an owl there. Did they have a name for the owl? I've never seen an owl before. Alright, that's 7. I gotta remember to go back to Training Ground at some point too. I'm just doing this because I know 100% for a fact this is required and there's checks in here because keys, so might as well do the required stuff first. There's a fairy in here. Oh, yeah, that's the name of the owl in this game, in Hyrulean lore. Oh, I wish I could have gotten more sleep last night. Kind of tired myself. Often I spent the majority of today putting together my new computer, but we needed to order an extra wire for it that'll enable it to make sure I can look at both my monitors. Because right now the current wiring only support one monitor, so it was only like a $9 wire. We just gotta wait till Saturday for it to come in. Yeah, but owls are cute too. too. Owls are super cute. Again, great place for Skulltulas, this temple. I don't know if this is faster or not, but, you know, I'll take a chance. Something that frightens me right now, I was thinking about it just now. I think something might be in Spirit. I forgot the Mayor's Shield. I know Spirit's a stone, but Spirit always has something. Like, traditionally always has something. Remember, I can't even use Faor's Wind here unless I find magic. Alright, I think that takes care of everything in Courtyard. Except for the upper courtyard chest, which I'm gonna try to get to. That is not the staircase I want. I want this one over here. Oh yeah, that happens to me all the time. Falling asleep, especially if after I eat dinner or something and I'm tired from the beginning part of the day. Naps are actually quite nice. Navi, shut it. At least they made pushing the blocks a little less time consuming as well. A lot of quality of life improvements in the ZOOTR. Oh, do I need to push this forward again? Yeah. Oh, thank goodness folks, frogs are golden gauntlets, and we don't need golden gauntlets because I marked that as a setting thing. Oh, thank the heavens. Forest Temple coming through finally. Thank you, Forest Temple. That does mean that Spirit's probably required. It's either Spirit or it's the Gauntlet room in GTG. Either direction, I'd rather have them than not have them, considering the volume of checks inside Spirit Temple, and that just kind of reconfirms my my theory. Alright, let's see if I can get this in one try. Oh, heck yeah! That trick is a lot tougher than that looks, okay? I only make it look easy. So one of the reasons why I took the boss key off as a requirement Because in some dungeons, you may have to literally go into every room. And what's the point of having Keezy if we have to go in every room and not take gambles? So that's one of the reasons why I took off the boss key. Forest is one of those exceptions because we need to get rid of the 4 Poes in order to open up the basement. If the basement was already open, I don't know how much ZOOTR folks who've programmed ZOOTR have talked about this. If the basement was pre-opened coming into Forest Temple, I think that would make routing really interesting because it's like, well, do you just clear Phantom Ganon and get out of here? Or do you go and take a look at the chests? Longshot's not in here yet, Leslie. I'm not counting on it being in here either. That'd be way too much of a coincidence. Alright, unfortunately we have Bear's Wind, but we can't use it because no magic, so we gotta do all this manually. Navi, shut it. I thought that was double D, but it is not. With that Fair's Wind, we get these extra few seconds. We gotta go back. We gotta turn the switch back on. Navi, shut it. Well, thank you, Twitch Plays. I appreciate you. I do this once a week. Alright, so again, there's gonna be a lot of flashes while I'm fighting these because I use Deku Nuts often in these encounters. More hearts! No double D, but plenty of hearts. So again, same thing with this fight. Once I get into phase 2, there's going to be a lot of flashing. Primarily here at the beginning so I can get a good first hit here. Nope, could only get it on the first one. Oh my gosh, lag! Cool. Yo, Beef! Thank you so much for your raid. Brookie, thank you for your host. Mer! Hey, Liz! It's nice to see you. What were you playing, Beep? It's nice to see you as well. What were we playing? Yeah, Stardew Valley. Sweet. I've actually not played that game yet, but I've heard it is good. Now you're sleepy? Aw. Be sure to get some rest then. Thank y'all. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I am doing my weekly ZOOTR, so I can put it on YouTube. A lot of folks have been supporting from YouTube lately for ZOOTR, so I'm trying to do one of these weekly now. I'm doing alright. I'm a little sleepy myself. I think just naturally this time of year, I'm a very naturally sleepy person. By the way, a little bit of a content warning here again on the Deku Nut flashes. Alright, you're good to go. So we're doing Ocarina of Time Randomizer, for those of you who are here from Beep Stream. Yeah, exactly. Auth and I were actually assembling my new computer today. We are waiting for a wire to come in to fully finish it, but it's gonna have a better graphics card in it, which I am looking forward to. A little more on the SSD, on the solid state drive. And a way more powerful graphics card, so very excited about that, but we gotta wait for a couple more things to come in. We gotta set up all the programs and everything that comes with that still, too. Right, let me just get this. Which one, Liz? I'm sorry if my memory is bad right now. It's nice having the hovers in that room. Oh, for Beep. Okay, I was very confused. I'm like, maybe dealing with the computer or something. Ooh, a curse though. Hey, curse things are fun. Speaking of things, I still gotta go back and watch your run, Liz. From AGDQ. Everybody's talking about Mr. Bones, and I can't make any remarks because I ain't seen it yet, so I have to see it. It was actually 50 degrees here. It's supposed to get cold again tomorrow, unfortunately, but... Oh, absolutely, Liz. Liz, I can tell you're ready. I'm go. Love it. But I just want to see how awesome it is. I have liked each and every one of your runs, Liz. Liz, have you seen any of the spoilers from Call Time? There's a lot of keeps in the set. Alright, again, content warning here for Flash. Okay, you're good. Alright, I don't think I used Deku Nuts in this battle. This is the one where I use my bow and arrows. Of all things, we're actually looking for a wallet right now in this game. We know where one is, but I think I have to beat Morpha to get that. In order to beat Morpha, all I need is a long shot. So if I can find long shot, I can probably find Morpha. I'm just trying to think about where Water Temple is. I think it's where Forest Temple is. And I totally missed which one I'm supposed to hit. Okay, I gotta pay better attention here. It's the one that spins, but I didn't catch which one spun. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I've had a day off since, like, a true day off since, like, Christmas. And then before that, I don't think I had a true day off since March 8th of last year. I've worked on almost every single day besides those 2 days. I mean, I take days off from stream, but that doesn't mean I'm not doing other work. Yeah, it's almost been a full year and I've only taken 2 days off. Would not recommend. That's what happens when you got 4 jobs, though. It's alright, though. It's worth it. I absolutely love what I do. But It's a busy thing. Everybody remember, stay hydrated. It's your reminder hourly to stay hydrated. Yep. I'm actually probably during the next cutscene, I'm gonna take a, well, kind of cutscene. I'm gonna turn off my webcam and stand up for a second because it's a good idea to do that too. Does beer count? No. Gotta be water. I'll say a demon. You put like lemon or fruit in your water, like you can flavor it up a little bit. But it can't be beer. That will not hydrate you. Still don't know if skill tools are required. So I'm just grabbing them wherever I can see them. Nice to see you, Para. How you doing? Again, no keys here. This is Keysy. Alright, let's take out Phantom Gain him. How about liking Shadowlands? I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is that some parts of it really require you to put a ton of time into it. Oh my gosh, how did I... That is the closest Ganon's ever been to hitting me where I still got the hit off in time. That was pretty sweet. I think it's this one? Yeah. Come on. Some nice series of hits. So the only unfortunate thing is if you want to get this kind of cheaty hit off, you have to be really close. Nope, I missed that second hit. That was nice. Definitely one of my better fights lately. Listen. Alright, I'm gonna take my stand for a sec. Because I have not stood up yet, and I should. Trying to see where my webcam is for this. Also, take that. Trying to figure out where my video is, because if I don't shut off my video, people are going to be creepers, and I've had people clip me standing up before, just when I'm trying to take a stretch, so I have to now turn off my camera every single time I stand up to stretch, because we can't have nice things on the internet. Alright. Alright, so we found the silver gauntlets in there. Alright, we got silvers. Now I gotta figure out where I want to go. Oh yeah! It's half. If I had $1 for every time it happened, I'd at least have $100 by now. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna humor myself and see what's inside Forest entrance. If this is water, we'll know where water is at least. Okay. We don't want water, but there's water. Okay, thinking about what I want to do next. I need to be able to get to the sun. I need the other hook shot. What else do I have access to? We haven't found Spirit yet, have we? We can't get into where the letter is yet. we know Spirit isn't Spirit. I'm just trying to think what other entrances I haven't been in yet. Shadow, but we don't have access to that. And I don't have magic yet either. I think I want to be able... Let me go to GTG. We'll go to GTG first. Yeah, let's go to GTG real quick. I don't know how much more we're going to do of it, but we'll do some of it. We have plenty of checks there. And I'm trying to think about all the other entrances we have. So if that's water... I think ice is in Gerudo Training Ground because we already did that. DC is in the tree. No, DC's not in the tree. Where's GTG? GTG's this way. I'm sorry to hear that, Para. Hopefully we can help you relax. Oh, you want to know what? I think I know where Spirit is. I think Spirit's in the well. What was here again? I'm just refreshing here. I think there's Shadow? No, this was ice. GGG was Shadow. Okay. I think we need Song of Storms. That could be anywhere. That's why I'm going to go to GTG first and see if it's there. So Song of Storms is the hot item right now. Oh yeah, and this isn't the vanilla version either. This is our Randomizer. Since we still know nothing about Skulltulas, I should still probably grab a few while I'm here. Alright, I have a plan. I'm gonna do GTG. And probably try to pick up some Skulltulas. And maybe I'll do Child Lon Lon. That's another place I can go. Child Goron City as well. Can have some interesting stuff. Alright, there we go. That's number 10. 10 to 20 more left in theory. Hopefully it's not 30 skulls. Right, I'm gonna pick up the one other Skulltula that I know about, which is at the bottom of the trail. But if I want to search Spirit, again, a lot of easy checks there for not much effort. I think it's in the well. Hey, 10! I don't know if I want to see anything happen. I personally, when it comes to Nintendo stuff, I want to know what's replacing Mario 35. And it better not be You'll Get Nothing and Like It. Because my goodness, Mario 35's a masterpiece after watching it at GDQ. Hi, 10! Mario 35 is a complete masterpiece. Alright. What are we going to find here, y'all? Oh, wait, that's not GTG. Where was GTG? This is why I gotta start marking where dungeons are. If that's not GTG... Oh! I can check the bean while I'm here, too. Yeah, GDQ did a really good job this year. There were some awesome people, awesome new folks on the committee. I did not see what item that was. There were awesome new folks on the committee. Ooh, I want that Skulltula. Aw, more nuts. I don't have Zelda's Lullaby, so I can't get this. I'm gonna get this Skulltula while it's here. If I remember how to get it. I'm sorry about the flash. It's on the other side? No, it is on this side. I don't know. I think I might actually need long shot to get that. Yeah, I think I need long shot.
Come around.
Yo, Jensen, well, thank you very much for the gifts. I appreciate that. Thank you for helping out the community. Might be able to ride this out. Nope, it's becoming day. Alright, we'll go to the GTG. Probably do the vast majority of this. We know the center chest, by the way, is big rupees, so we're not gonna go for that. Bams. Well, that's potentially required. Still no magic to use it on, but hey, we'll take it where we can get it. That's very interesting right there. Alright, so already that opens up a dungeon entrance, is what that opens up, if we find magic. Not exactly what I was looking for, but maybe magic will be there in here, and maybe spirit will be in shadow, which is also possible. Indeed. Still no magic, though, to use it with. But I'd still rather have it than not have it right now. Okay, Stuffos. One of the big reasons why I wanted to come back is we were given the silver gauntlets, and there's that like room in the back, so that is potentially a big deal. At this point, I think there's got to be something in spirit. That's kind of inevitable at this point. I don't know why I'd be given Mirror Shield. That's the only thing that kind of scares me. I hope I don't have to completely complete spirit in order to get whatever it is that might be in there that I may or may not need. Oh my gosh, I got that in the first try in terms of when I got up there. We have a fairy in case I run out of health. That's no object to me right now. I got one in the forest temple because I used my one on Volvagia. I'm still saddened by the fact that I have to beat Morph in order to get the probably required wallet. That's just wild to me. first wallet is truly on defeating Morpha. That's just horrible. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, but that's still just terrible. Although, I suppose, I made it so Golden Gauntlets wouldn't be required. That would be a thing as well. I'm glad that we already have both of our strength upgrades if Spirit's required. I hope so. I hope there's magic in here. Because then that would give me another dungeon entrance. Okay, that's an item that we still can't use. Hope that doesn't mean shadow, because that would make me a sad person. I don't know if I said hey to you, but hey to you. I think that just... It is possible that all that lens means is that it opens up the rest of this place, because technically you need lens to do that. But around here, unless it's Wasteland, unless it's Haunted Wasteland, I really don't need the lens for anything else in this game. On my personal skill level. I really dislike these enemies. Come on. They just have so much defense on them, it's annoying. Nope, nothing there. Nope. Nope. One more. Nope, that was a complete trash room. That is the most garbage-like room I've seen in a while. Alright, so I'm gonna do this. This is the easier way to do this room. It's gonna require a hard cost though. Might go back to Child Goron City. We don't have Zelda's Lullaby, that's like the one downside. Right, that gives us this. Seeds. Then we're gonna cheese a couple of things in here. Again, apologies for the flash. They're just the most utility item in the game. It's unfortunate that they make the screen flash. Hey, I needed that health. Actually, they're gonna give me health back. Sweet. Great. Alright, the window on this is not as generous without the Goron tunic. There we go. Really? Really? I did not expect to get that. Alright. Okay, okay, that's good. We've been looking for that for a while. That may have been the Logic one. Actually, no, that's not Logic. It's Magic blocked. That is not the Logic wallet. Because technically you needed Magic to get past that Lens of Truth spot that we just kind of glazed over. That is one of the other wallets. So that means, I think, we get to skip Morpha. And for those of you who know how much I suck when I fight Morpha, we just did Morpha skipping this scene. That's fantastic. Now I wonder if that means if we don't need the long shot then, if that's the case. This is big. This is bigger news than y'all think, alright? We might be able to get away with some ridiculous crap if that's the case. Just because we knew how to do that, just because we knew, like, where that spot was where we need a lens. Alright, so we get Zelda's Lullaby here. We need to go get more money, but we can sell a fish. We can sell a fish to get, more money. About it. You're doing awesome just by being here. Oh, we do know where Giant's Wallet is. You shoot the sun after defeating Morpha, and now we don't have to do that. Let's go take care of this real quick. Now again, we still don't have magic, so we can only do one of these checks. Alright, so what does that mean for us? That means we can buy the letter. That's what we're gonna do after this. So again, we are going to come back for this, once we get magic, because I still want to see what's here. Even if we had fire arrows, we still don't have magic yet. That's like a big stopgap right now for us. So GTG and the cheese coming in big right now. You know what? We take those. Dun, 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 dun. That's understandable. Well, come relax with us then. No need to be thinking about that stuff. Just come and big chill here. Alright, now we can afford the letter. So where's magic gonna be? That's the next big question, I feel. We also still need a boomerang. Oh yeah, let me highlight Zelda's Lullaby. I forgot to do that. So where's magic at? Yeah, watch him be snug with us. Oh yeah, I remember all the Great Fairies are open as well. That's something. Those are easy checks. CT! Welcome. It's, yeah boy, CT. How you doing, bud? It's Seraph as well! Hi, friend! We're gaming here. Chill out. What kind of gaming were y'all doing? I don't know why I'm walking. I could have just saved and quit. Oh well. Guess I'm not that far away. Hi, Toasty. Alright, what were y'all playing? What were you all playing tonight? I'll tell you something. Once I get that Mythic and Limited, probably gonna at least do a Z1R at some point. Oh, really? That's cool. Stars Battlefront 2 is a great game. Yee. That might mean bad news for you, though, Big Head, if one of us rolls a turd seed. We're actually due for one of those, too. We are due for a turd seed in Z1R. They've been very nice lately. So we should probably see what Jabu has on the child side. I want to say it's probably going to be Deku. If that's the case, we just go clear Deku right out. If it's Jabu in Vanilla Jabu, that would be actually... Adult can complete Deku, so it is going to be Jabu. Unless, for some reason, the well isn't Spirit. I still think the well is Spirit if I were to take a guess. Oh wait, I need to go buy the thing. My brain again is not here. Really? How long did it take you, Big Head? I mean, I still have to go open up Zora's Fountain. Oops, it's not here. That's the bow upgrade. And I wanted to go check Zelda's Lullaby by here as well. I mean the Fairy Fountain, since we have Zelda's Lullaby now. What? That was so nice, Big Head. I'm jealous of that. That's a nice looking seed you had there. Alright, so I think adult Deku is probably gonna be it. Also, we don't have lights yet. That's the other thing. Magic and lights are absolutely necessary right now. I think that... And Boomerang. So we're 3 items away from go mode. Assuming we don't need Song of Storms, which I still think we do. Let's go to Zora's Fountain. Oh, not the old one! You grabbed it and played a match? Maybe I'll join y'all at some point. Although you can't play that multiplayer, can you? Doesn't seem like a multiplayer game. Very thankful Forever decided to give us the bunny hood for this. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. Still so much can go wrong in this seed, and that's what's frightening yet exciting about these. I said I was gonna go do this check while I'm here, so I might as well. Let's go stop the rolling Goron. Oh, actually we can do both checks. We can do the base too. Now that we have Zelda's Lullaby. Sweet! So we're gonna go visit CT here, but we don't have Saria's song to make CT dance. Loved your work at Ocarina of Time, CT. Poigado was odd. Yeah. Dang, now I want to see what that all was about. So let me ask y'all something. Is that the same as the PS4 version? Because my PS4 came with the new Battlefront 2, but I wasn't sure, like, if it was good or how different it was from the original. Oh. Hi, friend. Hey, sir. Yo, Carrie, thank you so much for that host. I appreciate that. All sorts of good people here right now. Nice seeing y'all.
When I come around.
Garby, thank you so much for the 56 years. I appreciate that. That is, I believe, the maximum amount of years you can have. Thank you so much, Garby. I appreciate you. Hey! Oh, it is the same one? Then I'm gonna have to try it at some point. When I come around. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. That's okay. You're practicing 11 exit. Yo, that sounds like fun. I wouldn't tell Oth though if you've seen Oth's good game emote. Here, let me do some shout outs here. No, I don't want those. Give me 3 cents. SMW. Like I said, Oth has feelings about this. Ah! I cannot do this right now. That might be too late. Indeed, Seraph, I agree. Tina, you were doing a practice stream last night. What is that? Blue fire. Am I gonna be a fool here? I am a fool! No, I don't want to be a fool. Game, you're mean. You better make up for that. You just called me a fool. That's not nice. I don't want to be a fool. You love the new pom-pom emote? Yeah! I really like them too, Garby. You gotta go tend to your cat? Yeah. Go feed or do what you need to do to help the kitty out. Yo, Jackson, thank you so much for your host. I appreciate that. No! No! That's not what I meant! That's not what I meant! Oh gosh, I thought I was gonna have to wait like 10 minutes for that Goron to come around. And that was not worth my time. No, too bad, Chex. That's alright though. No, we gotta go down there. We gotta go back to the Lost Woods. Hey, Jax, how are you doing? What were you playing? A Legend of Zelda game. Yes, this is a Legend of Zelda game. Yo, I appreciate that, Jaxler. It's the first time I'm doing retro. SpongeBob's Truth or Square. What the heck? I never heard of that game. Oh, oops. I always do that on accident. Yee. SpongeBob speed practice, yo. I'm just playing some ZOOTR here. Because this seemed like a good time in the week to add ZOOTR. I was doing GDQ stuff for the vast majority of this week and last week, so it's nice to be able to play a ZOOTR. Oh, sorry, Tokyo. So I'm pretty sure Javu is Javu here. Like, I'm 90% sure Javu's just gonna be Javu. We can't do anything with that yet, and no, I am not going into Ray Room just to look for Boomerang. Although that is a halfway point and it is tempting. No. I gotta start taking chances here. No! That's right, I can't do that while I have the bunny hood on. No! Come on. Meant to take the bunny hood off. Okay, game. What is this? Alright, let me go get a fish. I was too lazy and I didn't want to lose my fairy. This is just gonna confirm that this is most likely Jabu. I would be shocked if this was anything other than Jabu. Because Child Link can only do Jabu. Adult Link cannot use a boomerang and you need boomerang to defeat Jabu, so... So again, if it's Jabu, we just turn right around and we come back when we have the boomerang, methinks. It was a very fast sweep. That is a quality of life difference. And again, thank you so much to the folks who just rated me. I appreciate all y'all. I'm Skybills, and I primarily play Magic the Gathering, but you know what? I play ZOOTR once a week now. Okay, I'm shocked. Well, we know bottom of the well has nothing in it because of a clue, so we're out of there. The good news about that is we don't have to come back. The bad news is where the heck is Jabu? Maybe where Shadow is maybe now? Yep, we already knew GTG was where the hero. Okay, so Jabu might be in Shadow then. Which means we would need magic to get in there anyways, so... Okay! That was not what I was expecting. So we still might need Song of Storms then, that means as well. Still gonna collect these Skulltulas until I know we don't need them, which right now, Skulltulas are totally up for grabs. Yep, we already knew that. That's old news. Meanwhile, we'll go back to Fairy Fountains we haven't done land. I hope the Fairy Fountains have something good. We have access to every single one except for the last one, and I don't think the last one can have anything in it. There it is. Thank you. Now we can see what's inside Shadow Temple. I was gonna go somewhere else first, though, and I can't remember. Anyways. That was big. Starting to learn MTG. Difficult learning curve of very fun. Oh, yeah! Yeah. Also, I like your name, Journals and Dragons. Alright. If this is not Jabu, I am going to be surprised. Okay, so we found magic. That was big. We needed that. We needed that very badly. Like 90% sure this is gonna be Jabu. And I said that before and I was wrong. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt. Okay. That is Jabu. Okay. Let's go back here while we have fire. Do a quick check down here. I actually had the opportunity to speak to someone who knew Richard Garfield personally last night. It was definitely an awesome discussion. It's wild knowing somebody who knew and played games with and knew about Garfield directly, so that was unexpected. Okay, I guess we're gonna go do Jabu. So what do I need for go mode now? Assuming that Ice Cavern is Deku, which I think it is. Yep, we're going back to Jabu now. We'll just go clear this. I think I have 13 skulls now. This seed fell as soon as we found the wallet. The not in logic wallet, which, you know, who knows where the, I have no clue where the intended wallet is right now, and I'm floored by that. That's why I like to go out of logic every now and then, because it just saved us probably a couple steps in the process, if I were to guess. Alright, so we have everything we need to defeat this dungeon. Maybe we're lucky and find lights in here. I'd like to think so, but I ain't counting on it. I think I just need lights for go mode, I think. If that's assuming lights aren't where I think they are in numerous places. Oh, why am I doing this? I gotta go get Gerudo. Gerudo. I can't believe the randomizer put Jabu right next to the boomerang outside of Jabu. That is another wild element about this seed. We have a chance at sub 4. Might as well get this while it's here. Because again, we don't know if skulls are required. Come on. This is definitely one of the, speaking of generous randomizers, this one's been exceedingly generous. I don't have to do Morpha. I did Morpha skip. In theory, as long as lights aren't out where Morpha is. Again, this is all theoretical at this point. I theoretically may have needed to do Morpha, but I may have skipped Morpha by finding the out of logic wallet. Which is what I'm thinking happened. I'm just gonna wait on this. I've been knocked off this thing by this Octorok way too often. Okay. Gerudo Training Ground, though, really coming through on this seed. Yeah, there's a bunch of raccoons on Critter Vision. They're super cute. And a deer. There's a couple deer on Critter Vision right now as well. This dungeon's a good time for me to mostly watch Critter Vision because there's not much going on here. There is never anything going on in this heckin' dungeon. Dungeon's a yawn and a half for me. I don't know a single person who was like, yep, Jabu's my favorite dungeon. I never cared for this place. It's just boring. Alright, I'm gonna do some flashes here. We want some sticks here. Give me the stick. No. Hey, Baghead, we haven't seen Wally in a while on Critter Vision. The raccoons are named different names. I haven't seen Wally in a while. Oh, is Bubby watching right now, Tokyo? Bubby is Tokyo's dog. Is Bubby watching the stream? Oh, I have to go get Rudo again, that's right. I don't like how she just warps back here. Aww. Yeah, Tokyo's dog, Bubby, is a Chiweenie, and there's nothing that dog likes more than some warm blankets and maybe a bowl of chicken. It's all the dog ever wants in life are those two things. The dog stayed with me while I was in grad school. Your cat is also enjoying the stream. Good to know that y'all's dogs and cats and other pets are enjoying the stream. Apparently I'm relaxing to pets. Oh, I could be visually appealing then. The other thing I gotta continue soon, I don't have the console in the room tonight. I gotta continue our Final Fantasy XII playthrough. I have not continued that. We got right up to the most difficult part of the game, which is just outside the Great Crystal Vegan, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this tonight. Alright, I'm gonna flash a little bit more here. There we go. Thanks for your Sea Falcon. That is an odd place for a dog to sleep, Para. That's a very odd place for a dog to sleep. Probably not. I'm pretty backlogged on a lot of my games. I mean, I wouldn't be against eventually playing it, but not probably tomorrow. I definitely should finish Final Fantasy XII before starting up any other variety game on here. And it's also going to depend on if I can get that limited mythic soon. I'm up to Diamond 1, and I probably will end up getting it off stream, but you know, just in case. Oh no, I'm sorry, Sea Falcon. You know, that thing you just said, it happens. But I'm sorry that happened to you. Pooh was flying in and bugged out a few times. Yeah. That's what I hear. What are all the cool kids playing nowadays, variety game-wise? I noticed we're kind of out of the Fall Guys Among Us phase. Is that going to be like the next hot thing? Is that game y'all are describing? I mean, there's always going to be ZOOTR and Z1R on this stream. That's, you know, that's a given, but... No, feel free to lurk. Thank you. I've seen there's some Breath of the Wild going on. A lot of folks replaying through Breath of the Wild lately. Really? I did not know that, Carrie. Interesting. Yeah. Of course. Understandable. Let's see. Obviously, when Breath of the Wild 2 comes out, I'll probably end up playing that. I'm trying to think what else is kind of on my variety list. I always want to do Skyrim, but I always feel like Skyrim may be too, like, slow-paced of a game for folks. Like, just not much happens quickly in it. I've never played Minecraft. I know Os's been playing that right now. I don't know if I would have fun doing that. I think that may be too open-ended for me, as much as I love sandbox games. Oth and I were going to do that together, probably on his stream at some point. Age of Calamity. We've already purchased that. Remember, folks, the steak is mightier than the sword. Always. Being prepared for an annoying story. Well, dang. If you remove the story, though, is it good? I still would say if I were to play through the rest of Final Fantasy XII, it would probably still take me almost close to a week to finish it. And that would with me be me playing it like 4 to 5 hours a night. There's a lot left to go on that game. A lot of it is grinding, unfortunately. Yeah, new Pokemon set. That's true, Para. I actually had considered buying that. Thanks for reminding me of that. I definitely might do Pokemon Snap. Oh yeah, I was thinking about doing Pokemon Sword and Shield competitive games at some point. Oh! Actually, speaking of Pokemon, I did think about doing another round of Rental Rando. I don't know how many of you, because I know I've had so many new viewers lately. I don't know if you've seen Pokemon Rental Rando at all, but that is something I'm thinking about doing on stream. Especially if folks are interested in seeing that. All that is me picking random rental Pokemon on Pokemon Stadium 1 or 2. I've only done Pokemon Rental Rando 2 so far, and I've only gotten up to Bruno, which was the 3rd Elite Four, which pretty far, honestly. So yeah, I think I might do Rental Rando at some point, either this weekend or early next week. I gotta remember that. After watching Pie and Spike play through that, okay, where's the other jellyfish? After watching Pie and Spike play through it on my show, I kind of wanted to take the challenge again. It's a very difficult thing to accomplish, and you expect to fail, but it's still a ton of fun in either direction. Okay, I keep whiffing on these. I should just use this. Alright, that's number 16. Once I get to 20, I'll probably go to Kakariko and pick those up. Oh yeah, Rando is a ton of fun. I'm honestly, at this point, not really afraid to take a chance on programming. Like, yes, it would be awesome to grow the stream, but at the same time, some of my other jobs are picking up a little bit more, so I think it's to the point where I might be able to afford to take a chance on some of my streams. Alright, I'm gonna have to use Deku Nuts on this boss for a warning. And there's a lot of flashing on this boss anyways, just from what Baronade does, so I'll let you know when to look again, but if you are sensitive to flashing, please do not watch this boss. This boss is not very viewer-friendly in that sense. Deku Nuts are just the fastest way I can take these mini jellyfish out. Yes! Alright, final phase. Now I want my Steaks here. Oh crap. I can't see, I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. I can't see. Alright, gonna roll in on purpose. Just skips the interphase. No. Come on. Alright, last hit. Alright. I'll let you know, it's right after this explosion, probably, because there's one last, like, kind of flash here. I'd say you're okay here. No, it does not like Deku Sticks. You know, I take it back. Jabba's not real... Okay, I'm a little angry about that. Jabba's not that bad when you have a bunny hood and you can walk through it fairly quickly. Alright, we're gonna go to Adult Ice Cavern here and just see if we can find lights in Deku. All we need are lights to finish this seed. Yeah, remember, Zelda's Lullaby was required to get in the grave, and that's where the boomerang was, so, yeah, just something to think about. Alright, no, I guess I gotta run to the castle from here, because I don't have Prelude. Alright, so we're going immediately over to, where Vanilla Ice Cavern is. There's a couple checks we can do around that general area. I don't think I can sink to the bottom of the thing. I might be able to, but it would be definitely close. No, the hint wasn't off. I cheesed a strategy, and I was able to find a second wallet, so... one of the wallets was magic blocked, and magic was behind Zelda's Lullaby. That's why I would kind of had a hunch about where that was. And, I just knew where to hook shot in Gerudo Training Ground, and that got me to the thing. I guess you could have gone the other way, too. I wonder, then, if that was the intended wallet. Maybe I'm wrong. I take it back! I think if you go the way across the Sea of Lava because we had hovers, I think you could have also gotten it that way. We had Hammer as well. So no, maybe that was the intended wallet. I don't know why it would tell us about the unintended wallet, but, you know, it is what it is. I guess the other question is, do I need long shot for my battle with Ganon? I want to say no, because there's any % that exists. I will say I turned light trial off, so lights cannot be in the trial. What we would do is, though, if we were to get this last medallion, we go up to Ganon. Ganon will tell us where the light arrows are. That's one of the coolest parts of this flag set. So we don't have to take a guess. We just try to get the last medallion and then let Ganon tell us where to go. Alright, so... Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. We tend to try to not talk about sad things here. I always tell people, you want to be sad about something, there are easy ways. There are easy ways to get bad news lately. We try to keep it chill and we try to keep it fresh here and just leave everything at the door in that aspect. Plenty of places to get bad news. No really good places to get good news, so we try to do our best here to keep it as positive as possible. Alright, hopefully Adult Ice Cavern is Deku. Hey, X-Pac, thank you so much for the love. Can we get some thank yous for X-Pac helping out the community? Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much, I appreciate you. And thank yous for the thank yous and hugs. I know X-Pac very much appreciates that. As do I. Hey friend, it's great to see you here. Big Head and I were just talking, X-Pac. These seeds have been overall too nice lately. And I'm wondering where the catches are. Why are these seeds too nice lately? I say this and lights are going to be in a horrible place. Big Head had a nice seed today. This seed's looking to be pretty okay. I think part of it is I most likely have skipped part of this process. Or what's over there? That is a heart. I'm gonna just go in here first because there's more checks. Again, Ganon's gonna tell me where things are. So I shouldn't sweat about the lights too much. Ow. When lights are your last check in this kind of seed, where there's no keys, it feels pretty good. Alright. You know what? We're just gonna go defeat Goma, and I'm gonna let Ganon tell me where to go. I'm not gonna do any extra rooms at this point. We're kind of going... This is gonna be a massive, PB for me if it's sub 4 like this. I will take that, though. I will take the Skulltulas. Pardon me. Gonna have to get some green potion. Literally just need lights to finish this, and again, Ganon will let us know where they are. Oh, I probably want Hylian Shield here. By the way, I very much like the Deku tree music and the cave music in general. Very underrated song from this soundtrack. It's just so nice and mellow. You got WoW for an emote. That's a fantastic emote, okay? We have Sky Party. That's close. Yeah. Beautiful. This seed had potential to be terrible. We got a fact that a strength upgrade was on the final frogs, meaning I would have had to find all the childhood songs. That wasn't the case. Forest Temple had silvers, so I was very grateful for that. I'm like, okay, good, it's only goldens, and can't be in light trial, because I excluded that finally, because again, no one wants to watch me frantically looking for things like that. That being said, talking about difficult things, I could be convinced if I, hey, hang on, let me do this. I could be convinced if I get a lot of views on some of my YouTube videos, maybe doing a Key Sanity for the fans at some point, but that would be a much longer video. Key Sanity just equals a very long seed. Be very long and snug seed, but a very long seed. Yeah, but thanks. If this ends up being short, I can see myself, doing a little bit of limited. Hey, sure. I believe these drop, magic, don't they? This may be good to have. Alright, that's good enough. So 6 medallions. Lights can be in Ganon's castle, but they can't be in the light trial. Could be anywhere, though. Could be in Deku, where we just left. Could be in Spirit. Could be in water. Could be literally anywhere. Could be here. I'm gonna leave Faor's Wind here regardless of where they are, just in case. That way, if I gotta go traveling pretty far outside of this temple, I can get back to it pretty easily. I kinda hope it's in the validation chest, but I'm not counting on it. There we go. Didn't think I was gonna get quite that lucky. I've already had a lot of luck in this seed, especially with that boomerang location. Alright, I don't have mags. I can use Faor's Wind if I want to. Not Faor's Wind. I can use Neruda's Love if I want to, but I'm gonna see if I can defeat these without that. Dang. Gotta get my distance. So much easier with Mags because Mags is a longer sword. Okay. Good stuff. Nice little health refill there. Again, we didn't get green potion yet because we're going to be using Feora's Wind up here. We'll probably put it up right here. Okay. You just gotta remember to save before we go in this door. Well, that's cool, Perry. I know a lot of people who've gotten into that lately, into Mahjong. It's a fun game. Also been wanting to teach me for a while. Alright, save has been made. Alright, Ganon, spill it. Okay, and we know it can't be a light trial because of the way I programmed the seed. Okay. That's good. I guess we'll do water trial and then shadow trial, I think. You're teaching Xandra on Sunday? Yo! Speaking of Xandra, did you know Xandra is going to be on my next episode of Rustic Hill in a couple weeks? It's gonna be good. Alright. I'm glad it's right here. You wanna know why it's here? Because I set up Feora's. Alright, so water, then shadow, then probably spirit. These chests are just out in the open for this, so this makes this trial pretty easy to look at. Hello? Yes, that is a secret room. The Lens of Truth reveals it, but it's still, even with that, pretty well hidden. Alright, shadow. I never did like this room, especially without the long shot. But we do at least have Lens of Truth here. Okay, I was worried I didn't have long shot, what I was gonna do to get over to that. I think Dins may have been able to reach that far, but I'm glad I don't have to know. Okay. It's gonna be a really good time. Granted, I've modified, you know, I took out a lot of like the light trial and like a lot of the time suckers away, so I probably brought some of this on me, but you know, it's still nice to be able to get this done in under 4. Unless something goes horrifically wrong here. Okay. Time for some bacon. This is probably one of the best seats I've ever played, but again, my rules kind of make it shorter, if I'm being completely honest about that. That combined with it being a nicer seat has helped. I've also had a little more practice over the last few seats. The first few seats, I was very rusty at. Now, I don't know the full strats yet. Normally, you're supposed to get on Ganon's platform and fight him. Without mags, though, this is tricky. I may have to, at some point, unload my fairy and use my bottle. Because bottle's much better in this fight. Wow. That was on me. I want to know how close that hitbox was there. I may have to go down in a second and grab some stuff. There we go. I'm gonna go down underneath and get like some health and stuff after I'm done with this hit. Alright. Fortunately for us, I don't think Ganon can hit us down here, so I'm gonna grab some extra supplies here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have long shots, so it's gonna be a little bit of a climb, but that's fine with me. Ooh. Gimme. Put on our hovers so when we get up there we can roll out of Ganon's way, because Ganon will try to hit you once he sees that you're on his platform. Alright, there we go. I don't know about that game. Don't make me do this game. I will get out my empty bottle. I think I get a refill before Ganon 2 as well. This joystick is not good at aiming. It's good at not making my thumb tired, but it's horrific in aiming. Phase 2 is gonna seem so easy compared to this. That's not bad. Ugh, Master Sword Ganon's a pain in the butt. Okay, nice. It's so easy if things go smooth, but if things go off, it's very hard to recover. So I'm happy with how I handled that. Alright, so now we're gonna do hammer strats for this one. Sometimes I do strats using the nut, but there's a hammer strat you can use here. So we can use Deku Nuts here, or we can use the Megaton Hammer. I do have my charges held on the hammer, so let's see if I can remember how to do this. Yep, this is the piggy face. So what I've done right here is I have charged my Master Sword, and as long as I don't Z-target, you can crouch stab Ganon's tail. There you go. Actually counts as a hit. Oh yeah, I think I may have to jump slash... Okay, I'm stuck. So I guess we're just gonna do normal hits here. N64 games, the camera does suck in this phase. That was actually not terrible. This is actually a really nice seed. I was gonna be disappointed he missed this seed. That's a really nice. That is a very nice seed. Thank you. I don't think we're ever going to see a time like this again. Just too many things fell into place. For someone who does not regularly play this game, like, as in, like, speedrun it, I think I'm pretty okay at this. Or I'm getting pretty okay at this. Yeah, thanks. We definitely cheesed the fact that we didn't have to fight Morpha. Like, that alone would have been an extra 15 minutes, easy, if not more. Do a little bit of magic then. Even though I horrendously jinxed myself on stream, I'm okay with it. I will roll your next seed, Xpog. Alright, let me change my scene. If you are watching on YouTube, this is probably going to be the end of your video, so thank you so much, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.